Hey guys, gonna go over a recent grand finals, me versus LSD. Aiming to make a Falcon versus Marth matchup based video. So, yeah, this is a major matchup, especially nowadays in 2020, where post rollback the Marths are leveling up like crazy. It's matchup traditionally seen as like even maybe in tournament play when Marths they're it's not as easy for them as say Spaceys, but I think Zane has proven that it's a really very tough match for Falcon. But Zane is Zane. He's the clear number one by at least like a couple tiers compared to the rest of the pack. Playing LSD TMT, I think 2 or 3. He actually ended up beating me, and he's a good Marth. Especially nowadays when he's popping off, like entering a lot of events, doing very well, if not winning a chunk of them. But I think he has some struggles with Falcon. And he plays a lot like old Zane, and a lot of Marths will play like old Zane. So I think this going over this video will be hella helpful for a lot of people. So let's get into it. Game 1 Battlefield. So here is a. I always thought about this matchup in terms of RPS, and versus the majority of Marths, it is RPS like even in Zane. See, they're like he does like an instant forwarder. It's short hop forwarder. That's instant, right? Pretty common for Marths to go for double forwarder, but notice how after the first forwarder whiffs, or you CC it. That's like a window to counterattack. So, if you can like call this out with like a side B, or dodge it and like nair where I'm at, or CC the actual hit or block it, then double forwarder is very counterable, and you really want to see how the Marth, what options like the Marth like wants to go for. Every Marth has their own like flow, and some Marths never do this like instant forwarder, double forwarder. Other Marths spam it all the time, even if they're getting punished by a lot for it. So that's the heart of Falcon versus Marth neutral. It's like understanding this dynamic, and that you just want to see how the Marth plays and then counter his picks in neutral. Side B. Side B, I think it's the only matchup in the game where I can comfortably say side B, raw side B is pretty good in neutral, no matter what style of Marth you play versus. Why? Because a lot of Marth's aerials leave him open, but only for a little bit, where the pullback is side B, and his tendency to scoop people, like after like say like a nair, he can scoop like Marth if you time it correctly. And those options being spammed, like even that short out forward that I talked about earlier, you can like if he whiffs, it's a free side B, and Marth being a semi floaty, he can just combo the shit out of him at any percent. It's like good at any on hit at any percent. So only matchup in the game where I think side B is viable in neutral. Not as good if the Marths are like super grounded and waiting for a mistake, but even then it's hard to find a Marth that never ever like spams any type of aerial. But say they down tilt a lot and just dash dance, then it's harder to find good openings with side B. Again, they can like CC the side B, things like that. But for like 90% of Marths, I'd say definitely mix it in as mix-ups at least. And here I side B, but my defense is good, so yeah, instantly CC the gentleman. Always want to CC a lot too. Just get on, even if you can't get a counterattack, like none style, you can still, just helps your defense out quite a bit. It's like helps in both ways, like being more aggressive or defensive. So, definitely work that in, as a lot of Marth's moves are like kind of weak, especially when Falcon's like even up to like 80%, 90, like, or a little higher than that even. Like a lot of his moves you can like CC, and It'll help your defense, obviously, but you know the counterattack. So always think about that. And some moves that won't work. It's like, you know, obviously the tipper forward smash, down smash, or downer makes it really hard to counter from that. But like, you know, there's a lot of moves that can like do like the weak hit or weaker hits, and a lot of opportunities that are missed if you don't CC. And as I play this guy, he's not used to the CC counter game. He gets like caught off guard every time I hit him at post crouch cancel. DM mix up, let's go. Love the Nair DM mix up. Okay. Here, I normally advocate just fucking DI the fuck away from Marth, no matter what. But here, I actually make a slight adjustment. I want to go on top of the platform. I don't want to get hit, like, swatted to the side and miss the platform and not land on it. I actually STA up and in, and STA up so I make guaranteed land on plat. It actually put me to safety. Had I not done that, he would have done like forward or up air, and maybe I'd die. So, just the little things like that. Just try to aim for the ways. Spur of the moment, try to find ways to escape, like links. Normally, you want to DI away no matter what, but just things like that. Can I like slide off stage by DIing in? Will SDI like get me to slide off? Or, you know, even just like that situation where like I instinctively said I gotta DI up to escape. Ooh. Try to cross me up. A lot of Marths like going for the cross up. In fact, crossing up is like absolutely 2020 meta no matter who you play. Like any fast character, Fox, Marth, not really Sheiks, but like Falcon, like they all try to cross him up. So it's good to keep them honest doing that sometimes. Stick, let's go. Yeah, getting that instant double jump is really key. Absolutely helps out for edge guarding him. And I suck. That was an easy kill, but it's okay. I could have done a lot of things there, like even Marth killer. So, interesting spot right here. Like, he's afraid of Falcon's counterattack and maybe expects to move and wants to hit out of it. So, I Les Dash, he doesn't do anything. I'm like, that's kind of interesting. That's like a nuance where most Marths would instantly like grab or try to hit you, right? So, you see why that matters later. Ooh, got it. Once you find the just off pure reaction speed, easy knee right there. You got to be ready for like in case of bad DIs. You got a little leeway to react. Back air. Feels good when down to the Sheik Captain Face Forward crouch. Oh, good drift back by him. Okay. Good backer. A little risky, but good to do it like once every couple games. Especially if they side B too much, too close, then it's like a free kill. If not, it's kind of a coin flip, depending on how they space and all that. Yep, he's a double forwarder guy. I punched him all set. I actually should... This is a spot where like I'm like, oh crap, he did it. I gotta try to find a way to hit him, but it was too late at this point. I should have just like kept shielding. Stay away. Don't Falcon kick. Probably would have died. Definitely meant to up tilt, but he screwed up. Got like the semi sweet spot for out smash. Not quite the really strong one. And he didn't get the tech backer, so a lot of things went my way that game. Okay, game 2. Where does he go? FD. So FD's a stage that cuts down to like raw, neutral edge guarding and punish game. There's not a lot of nuance because of no platforms. And I'd say overall it's a pretty even stage in the matchup. The 20GXers like love the stage. You can just grind down like kills if things are going your way. On the flip side, it's really hard to when you get like opened up on edge guard, like you're fucked even harder. And you gotta have a lot of like patience, and there's not as room for like a bag of tricks because it's FD, right? So it's this stage I love to see. It's okay. As far as stages go against Marth, like at least I'm not a spacey, right? If I'm like Fox, I'm probably like pissed off because I'm like, oh fuck, Marth on FD. So pretty even. You can't get chain grab, right? But they blow each other up. I like platform guy, aerial guy. I like my bag of tricks with platforms, but overall pretty even, all things considered. Triple knee. Sick opener. Yeah, see. This guy plays like old Zane. This shit's like broken if you're fighting like a Fox. And you have like a massive punish game. And I'm like zoning in too. I like doing the mid-range Nair zoning. Nothing wrong with that. And then I'll just jump in, come at the right times. If he CCs like hits when I come in, or blocks like perfect parashield like Zane does, then I'd be in trouble doing this. But notice my overshoots are paying off. A lot of Marth's they can't handle the horizontal speed of Falcon and range. They treat him like he's like a spacey, and they get caught off guard by it. What does it work against like Zane? Not really, honestly. But you know, non-Zane Marths tend to still get hit by it. Oof. Right here is like a small mistake on my part. I whiffed the knee. I should instantly hold down, just in case I miss. If I did, then I totally would have got away. So I got popped up. Okay. Just got a D away in that spot. D away. Bread and buttering me. So all that happened because my knee, I didn't CC after I whiffed him. Oh, damn! I went for the money combo. Reverse backer. And here, I purposely don't go for the strong knee, and I bait out a forwarder. Why? Because I'm like, if I get a couple more percentage on him, then the knee's probably going to kill guaranteed. No edge guarding involved. So I purposely don't go for the first knee. Because he definitely wants to survive. I'm like, all right, this knee has a good shot at killing now. Turns out he barely survives. He's so close to death. Like, if I even pummeled him once, he probably would have died. But worked out. Double kill. Always nice to get a double kill on any stock. And then if I can get like anyone to like 30%, then game's pretty much in the bag. Like, it's getting to that 30% sweet spot against like, you know, better players who are get a strong neutral CC, and like it's a bitch to get that 30% usually. But if you can get that, then the match is like in the bag basically, because your next opening has a good shot at putting them at death or near death. Force matches. DM mix-up choices. Did it one too many times though. First 2 times are pretty good. Third time was one too many, but I ended up dying. At least I got 10%. I'll take that. Break up. So now I'm like, I gotta start CCing more, which I did there. Unfortunately, I only got like one jab off of it. Ooh. I like my play here. Rising. He did a rising forward there, but I kind of read that he like whiffed. So good mind read by me, I guess. Damn. Not a lot of Marths do that ever. They don't fade back like last second. And I don't have to let go. He's kind of like Falcon. Like he lands I got some window to hit him. I don't have to like do something there. So that's kind of a throw on my part. Yeah, feels bad. Okay, but I kill him. Still should have been 3 stocks to 1. Again, lack of CC on my part's kind of throwing away like stocks or half a stock. Even just holding C stick down as like dash dance when he recovers like a that shit gives you like a free ass like a survival. Cause then he wouldn't like grab me after this, right? So it's like a fumble by not like CCing or holding C stick down even like God's style. Get air dodge by me though. I love the diagonal air dodge. If you do straight horizontal, it's a lot weaker. Because you want to land on the floor ASAP. If not, like right away after air dodge itself. Stomp him. This should have been a jab on my part. Single head jab, he pops up. Based on the way I hit him, I don't know if I can land a full gentleman, but single jab to like a maybe grab, maybe block because he might spam on a move. It just sucks he just neutral got up and like up tilted right away. Up tilt's pretty broken risk reward move from Marth. You get hit by it, it's like, god damn it. Now I might die, 90%. So yeah, platforms would have saved me, but it's FD. Little mistakes happen, and then it can screw you over. That's how the game is, especially on this stage. And I did went for the scoop. Up air could have worked too. Well, I mean nair. Sorry, my bad. Pressed and nair. Kind of hard to say though. I think he tagged at the right timing for me to never hit him. Oof, damn. Sucks. Yeah, really disappointing. Like, see how like tiny mistakes in melee can throw away games like where you have a heavy lead. I guess Marth, you really need to like. I just needed to CC like 2 more things, 2 or 3 more things, and I would have been. His ass would have been grass. I would have been up 2-0. That would have been like a free Grand Finals W right there. But you know, the little things. So I guess I'll C-stick down and run around like an idiot when he responds. Just try not to get like grabbed, but any weak hits like down tilt like won't open me up. Okay, so Dreamline. Oh, that was bad on my part. Just knee him. At this percentage, he's probably going to die. Or it's an easy edge guard. What was I thinking? So Dreamline, let me talk about the stage. It has all the good parts of like FD, except I'd say even better for Falcon. Platforms really help out, and Marth still dies pretty early from a knee, you know. So, only caveats like Marth. Some Marths are really good with a lot of space. Because of that, like it it could be on paper like a harder stage against some people than say like even like Yoshi's or Fountain. So playstyles matter. I always stress this, like playstyles matter more than like a on paper matchup, except for maybe FD and chain grab matchups. But you know, very few exceptions. Like some Marths they dropped the ball in FD, but like they're a better Dreamland Marth because they're better with platforms or more tricky because of the stage dynamics. You know, things like that. But you know, I think I counterpicked this stage close to 100% of the time nowadays against any Marth. But it did backfire when I used it against Zane. But I still think it's a good pick. Anyways, yeah. Just wanted to point that out. Seen a hack sash there. Or, I guess he can't hack stash. He's gonna snap to the ledge. But getting up, I think I got up too early there. Or don't even get up and gamble on the roll or something. Oh, I missed the dash. Dash knee right there. Yeah, a little kind of fumbling on the edge guard. That's like a reaction knee. But I kind of like rolled. Yeah, so getting up kind of quick is fine, but he actually fast falls right away. I noticed like every time I grab a ledge, and then he goes for the B. So some Marths don't fast fall; they like try to like waste as much time as possible, and then like side B sometimes and up B. This guy doesn't do that, so the neutral get ups against this guy is always a blunder. But other Marths they waste as much time as possible. So neutral get up ain't bad. But I kind of like just did it like robotically every time because I'm used to finding Marths who always do that. But he always like dips down quick. Here too. He used to play Marths that like to run off forward air or to go for some like trick. I realize I don't have to like. I can just go for the sweet spot until he proves to like run off forward air, right? I don't have to like try to jump waveline or something like that. There's no point until he proves otherwise. So I should go for like the obvious defensive choice, the sweet spot edge. Scoop. Yeah, my overshoots, I guess I'm in the corner, are paying off. In general, like, it's really hard to like get a Marth when they're dash center game, center stage. But the corner is when you want to put the pressure on because they lack the space to like maneuver. It's a big deal. They'll forward are like crazy. LSD looking like a guy who doesn't change it up. He sticks to his game plan. He's kind of like most Sheik mains, most semi-floating mains. You have a good like read on the game plan. You fuck him up. He doesn't change it up much, does he? Really, right? His neutral is like the same exact throughout. So I guess there's no reason for me to like play differently. If it's been working, I should have won game 2, right? Also. But you know, I'm like, last luck. Still got a good chance. Okay, here I had a hack stash. That's a hack stash and a half. Hack stash, he can't hit you. If you try to go dip down and up B, he could maybe clip you with his recovery. But if you hack stash, then if he hits you somehow from here, like it's only gonna like tap you on stage, you know. So hack stashing is the play. Then I beat him, free W. Oh shit. Yeah, see? Double forwarder always. Power shield. Free big hit. Also, there's a rising forwarder too. So, you know, next time I play this guy, I'm like, alright, he's just gonna dash back a lot. I should overshoot a lot. I should CC. Spare hits, and he's gonna CC the double forwarder or block it. It's neutral. It's nuances. It's just all about reading the Marth's like habits and neutral and countering them. Okay, game 4-2 Stadium. Okay, that time he upbeat really quick. It was awkward for him. Why? Because the stage kind of has battlefield effects. And I could tell he didn't want to drift back and up B. He'd rather just like take the hit. But that's bad against Falcon. If it's like a different character, then maybe it's okay. Ooh, up air's runoff, paying off. Damn, back air probably would have worked. Up air was poor. Plus, I think up air might have let him live, while up back air would have killed him. See, double forwarder. By this point, game 4, I'm like, this mofo is just gonna double forwarder the whole time. CC. I even CC both hits because I know the second pair is coming too. He's just a fucking he's a good player, right? But he's on the same vein as like Cat the Face Roll, Spark, where they execute the game plan. Don't change it up ever, you know. He's in the same like vein as them. That's not like a good or bad thing. It's bad here because I'm like countering it, right? But I guess most people it's like quite good. But you know, those people you gotta see that they're never gonna change it up, even if I hard read them like 50 times. Like he's gonna do the same shit over and over. Okay, so was me versus LSD TMT 4. Yeah, pretty heated game 3. That was a swing match, and then it all came together game 4, right? So key mistakes for me were like not CCing like when he responds or in general. I think I should always have like a plan B. Like even if you think your move's gonna hit, just be ready to like hold down. It's that simple, so you don't get like opened up, free and die. And number 2, this guy's you know, up and comer, and I think a lot of people aren't used to his style quite yet. But he does the same kind of executes the same moves over and over, same game plan, like I just talked about for a while, which is really key for beating Marth in neutral in the matchup. Like it's RPS. You got to see what it's like throwing out paper, rock, scissors, and until you reach like a certain level. And even some people at considered top level, they still fumble and never mix it up. They keep throwing out scissors or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching that, and peace out.